Hi guys, as you can see I'm in the car at the moment. I've just arrived at the location. Outside the sky is really clear, so all should be quite good. It's quite frosty and it's icy on the road. I think the temperature on my car says -4, so I'm at the Scottish borders at the moment, so I'm about 30 or 40 miles up higher than the Sycamore Gap, so we'll see how we get on. I've come to a castle, I can't see a thing, so I'm going to do this, this is the first time I've been, so ideally you would come in the day and have a bit of an idea of where you're going, so you'll have to bear with me. But I'm going to try and do a vlog, and if it doesn't work I'll just kind of talk you through the images later on. All it is, I've got a 20mm lens, a 1.8, it's called a Viltrox. It's kind of like a budget lens, but they're on Amazon at the moment, so they've sent me out to try it out and test it. So far so good. I did a shot the other week at the Arndale Centre in Manchester, and it's really good. So I just wanted to come out tonight and put it through its paces somewhere really dark, and then we can look at the images and just see what we think. So that's what I'm going to try and do. I'll try and talk you through some of the shots, but as you know, with nighttime vlogs it's not as easy as that, so we'll have a go, see how we get on, and when I'm setting up the next shot I will talk you through it. So that's the setup I'm going for. I'm at 1.8, manual focus to infinity. Got the three-legged thing, Winston, with the L bracket. Just such a shame you can't see the stars with this phone. Yeah, so that's the setting I'm going for. I'm at 10 seconds at the moment. I'm going for ISO 5000. I'm just trying to see if I can get the stars really pinpoint. I'm just going to try and show you the last shot I took. I don't know if you can see that on the back of the camera, but honestly it's such an amazing place. If the image is any good I shall post it in a second. Hi guys, as you can see there's frost on the ground there. Got the camera set up in portrait orientation. I'm probably going to ruin this shot now, but what I'm going to say is I'm at f1.8, I'm at ISO 3200, and I'm going for about either a 15 or up to 25 seconds, and I'm just changing about to see what makes a better shot. The images are absolutely amazing there. I'm not too sure if you can see that, but honestly, they don't even need much processing, to be fair. I'll just zoom in if I can. That's the back of the camera. That's the castle that I'm taking a picture of, and just above it you can see all the Milky Way. such a shame that you can't actually see, put a light on to see the stars itself. So anyway, back in a second. So I don't know if you can see that. You can see all the stars. I've placed it above us and the castle there. I'll just get my torch and light the castle up and just see. No, it's not working. It's right there. So guys, as you can see, what I've actually done at the moment is I've swapped over from the 1.8 lens and I've swapped over to the only 1.4 lens I've got, which is a 35mm Sigma art lens. And as you can see, it lets out just that little bit more lighting for video, and you can see all the Milky Way to the left of the castle. I know there's nobody about at the moment because it's just me on my own. So what I'll do in a second is I'm going to just flash my headlight onto the castle just to give you a bit of an idea of what I'm actually looking at. If there was people there taking photos, it's something I wouldn't do, but I know for a fact that there's only one person here tonight, and that's me. So I'll just quickly flash my torch on top of the castle there, so there you can see in the distance there. Now I'm about 200 or 300 metres away from the castle, and if I went any closer I wouldn't be able to get it all in. So what I've done is I've backed off a little bit, and you can just about see up there where I'm putting my camera. That's where the Milky Way is running up now. I'm straight above the castle. It's an absolutely wonderful place, this. It's somewhere that I'm definitely going to come back to and just hone my skills basically. I'd love to be a bit longer and try and do a star trail if possible and point north, but this is an absolutely outstanding place. I took a shot before. It was on the 20mm lens 1.8, and it's absolutely amazing, just because it's so dark. Yeah, it's wonderful. So I'll show that image in a little moment and just see what images I've got and talk you through them, and I'll put the settings on the bottom of the camera. So I'm going to try and make my way to the other side of the side of the castle now, because I can just, if I turn around behind me, you can see Orion just coming above the mountains. So I hope you've enjoyed this vlog so far, and if there's any more talking, I'll do it in a little minute. Okay. Hi guys, as you can see, I'm back in the car now, absolutely freezing. Johnny two coats, bobble hat, no gloves though, my fingers are like blocks of ice. I hope you enjoyed this little mini vlog. I know it's a bit mishmash when it's pitch black and you can't see me or I'm talking and you just hear the voice. What you need really for astrophotography vlogs, I think, is two designated cameras and maybe one with a lume cube just to light your face up a little bit and you know, try and so you can see what you're talking about and stuff, but then you won't be able to see what you're doing, so it's kind of quite difficult. So if you've got a light in your face, it takes 10-15 minutes again to see where the stars are because you're half blinded. So I think with the mobile phone I've got there, it's the Huawei phone, and my Nikon Z7. I think I've done not too bad, to be fair. The lens, first impressions for astrophotography, the Viltrox, I'll show you there what it's called. The 20mm 1.8, absolutely amazing. Manual lens is what you need for astrophotography. The focus point on it is bob on. You put it to affinity and it works really well. Yeah, so overall I think it's an outstanding lens for the money. It's I'm not too sure, don't quote me because I'm out on the job, but I think it's just over £300 or just under £300 for this lens. And in comparison with some of the other lenses, the 20mm, I think about 7-8, even maybe over £1,200 for a lens. And this really, I would say, does just as good a job. Ideally, what you would need to do is get all scientific and get a 20mm lens of another brand and get a 20mm lens with this, but I'm not going to do that. I just want to make sure it works, and it does, and I'm quite happy with this, to be fair. So yeah, it's definitely got the thumbs up from me. And anyway, less little waffling. Hope you've enjoyed this little vlog, and until next time, bye for now.